as you mentioned about, it's the start of a massive week, isn't it, really? I know that maybe some people would say you haven't got anything to play for, but you clearly do with your top 10 aims. And a Middlesbrough side who if you beat, you can then go above them if you win your game in hand as well.
Well, look, it is all our own goals to set. We spoke today at a meeting today that everything's got to be intrinsic now, because realistically, a lot of teams in our position would switch off, would be trying maybe betting in youngsters or whatever. That's not what we want to do. We want to finish as strongly as we can, because we also remember the position we were in a year ago. We had just beaten Hull a year ago, if you like. I think it was, we beat Hull on this Saturday coming, and going into the last year with total uncertainty. It's not that case now, so it's just about reaching up a bit higher, about finishing higher, and that's totally different. But we also remember where we've come from, so the humility within the team and the squad is still there. And we also remember a few teams that were very flippant in the final weeks. We will not be that flippant team.
And obviously, what you sort of make of the side, Middlesbrough side managed by Neil Warnock, because it was going to be an interesting team to come up against, isn't it?
Well, look, it's very difficult to compare any records up against Neil's, because he's been very successful at this level. I think it's 7 promotions that he's had, which is a fantastic achievement. He's taken charge of so many games, so he's really experienced. Done a wonderful job there, because, as I said, let's not forget Middlesbrough were similar position to us last year. So I think if we're saying that we've done a real good job, then Neil has done exactly the same. In turning those, they are a bit more experienced at this level, with a bit more sort of resources to do well at this level. But to turn it round like Neil has done a fantastic job, and we know it's going to be a really difficult game. Regardless of what team Neil takes charge of, it's always a difficult game, and we know there's going to be that case.